It is 12:05. Technically, I'm late for a live that I never announce. Why don't I schedule these things? Why? Why don't I do things like normal YouTubers? Is there such a thing as a normal YouTuber? Let's go. As you can see from behind here in the back seat, I have the Sam's Club paper toweling. Wait a minute. It's 12 o'clock. You should be in Chippewa County, and you are in Eau Claire County, the city of Eau Claire proper. What the heck is going on here, Geri? I just gassed up. I wanted to wash this vehicle, but everybody and their mother is washing the vehicles all week. This week it's supposed to be a balmy high 30s. Yeah. I should remove this salt off of Black Beauty over here, but I don't have the time. Why don't you have the time? Because I had to go to Sam's Club and get a couple of things. Nothing earth-shattering. There's a girl at work. Oh, good, I'm at a stop sign. I get to do a visual. There's a girl at work. Her birthday is tomorrow. I don't bake. I've stopped all that sugar shenanigans, but I like her. And she was at our birthday event last week when the plant manager fed them the subs. And our HR girl, Marsha, had a conniption because I brought a birthday treat. So, as per usual, like the kids say at work, Geri is stirring the poop pot. That's right, stirring it up. Her birthday's tomorrow. She gets a crown, and she gets a Sam's Club seed oil, sugar laden, full of flour, not healthy, totally disgusting birthday cake. That's right. Because I like her. And look what I got. I got something in the mail yesterday. I'm gonna open it up. Not now because, well, the stop sign's done. It's a surprise. I think I know who it's from. It's a surprise. So when it's comfortable, as I'm driving down 53 northbound, I'm gonna open it up. Have you ever seen an unboxing done at 70 miles an hour? You will today. That's for sure. Oh, rats. Didn't think about it. It is what it is. I forgot a knife because Marsha, in her infinite wisdom, greeting everyone. Greetings to you. My apologies for not greeting you by name. Hello. Continue to chat amongst yourselves and listen to my story. Lori's birthday is tomorrow, so she said to me, first of all, I asked her, because generally speaking, like me, I'm taking off on my birthday next week. Lots of plans in store. We're going to talk about that for a little bit because, shoot, I have a lot of time. And I've got about 50, maybe 65 miles to talk to you. So here goes. She said, yes, I'll be there. She says, what are you going to do to upset Marsha? I said, never in your mind. Just, it is what it is. 2 weeks ago, there was a cake at work for something. They have these sugar-laden, disgusting cakes for people. This is totally wrong. I take cake home because Jack eats it. So I get my piece of the pie, so to speak, piece of the cake, to take home to Seed Oil Man. Speaking of Seed Oil Man, well, I'll stay on track. Remember, I am better served with notes driving because I don't have these squirrely moments. So about 2 weeks ago, the last cake that we had was due to retirement. And Marcia, in her infinite wisdom, decided she is going to get rid of all the knives in the building. She cut the cake with one of those plastic, I call them Barbie doll knives. The ones that really, the Mayo Clinic has better knives, plastic knives, which are biodegradable, than this jamoke was using to cut pieces of cake out of a large, and I just got Lori a half of a sheet cake. So they had a full sheet cake. Here Marcia is trying to cut through this cake with a plastic knife. What a doofus. GLP-1s have affected her brain. I've said that before. I will take pieces of cake home for the husband, but I won't eat it. Now on to the husband. What happened yesterday? So, I am not Columbo by any stretch of the imagination. So, how you're going to construe this will think like, Jerry, what are you doing looking through the garbage? I'm not. Yesterday, well, first off, for some reason, the man that's retired, that's in a recliner with the device all day, doesn't feel compelled. The garbage is full to cinch the garbage and burn it because we're in the burn. No. Before I left for work yesterday on my 12-hour workday, yay! I cinched it. I was disgusted. I just put it by his recliner. It was one of those not a twist tie ones, but it was secure. I just put it by the recliner, made him his egg and bacon and cheddar cheese sandwich, and I just left. So I had a clean garbage can that I came home to yesterday. Jack, I showed you last week, went with the dogs to Dairy Queen when I did the short and I filmed the container, the quart of ice cream right before I bought him a gallon of Culver's custard, which is a premium ice cream. He did it again yesterday. He and the dogs and this, it's not even, it's not ice cream. It's just not. It's full of oils and sugar and other suspect ingredients, like the cake. Think about it. Jerry, you're beefing about him eating ice cream from Dairy Queen, yet you're feeding him cake. Just wait. There's more. That was at the top of the garbage, or in the garbage, at the top, which was clean. Underneath his bag from the pharmacy, one of, I don't know, let's say 18 prescriptions that he takes. That was in the garbage. And another quart ice cream. The little pupper cups that they feed the dogs, that wasn't in the garbage. Vehicle. But why would you go and get ice cream from Dairy Queen, a quart, eat it yourself, when you have a gallon of Culver's custard in your house? takes the dog to McDonald's and gives the dogs McDonald's. They're getting fatter because he's feeding them McDonald's, bun and all. Ketchup, mustard, pickle, bun and all he's giving to these dogs. And pupper cups. Make it make sense. So what I have decided to do is falling along in line with what my friend Barbara does. I make the food for the dogs. It's up to Jack to portion the food out accordingly and feed the dogs. I can't feed the dogs, especially Squeaky. She would eat a pound twice a day of food because that's Squeaky, that's how she rolls. He would just as soon go out and get his Dairy Queen ice cream and the dog food as opposed to, oh my goodness, where are we going with the traffic? We have a lane closed here, the right lane, yet people are turning in the right lane. We don't have to go 40 miles an hour. Geri, get a grip. Geri, get a grip. My house is loaded with meat, as you fully know. Any kind of meat. Hot dogs, all beef hot dogs, steaks, burgers, ground beef. Jack refuses to cook for himself. He can make himself eggs. He knows how to make toast. Change lanes. He knows how to make toast. But yet, he will go do a 10 miles to Bloomer, 10 miles back from Bloomer in the truck to get food at a fast food place, and not just open the refrigerator. So I was saying about Barbara, I'm going to continue to feed him whatever is the same thing that me and the dogs eat. Sounds kind of rude. I'm going to feed my husband dog food. If he chooses not to eat the food I prepare for him on my Lanta. I think I'm going to call it out publicly. Maybe I'll do a daily. Here's what I ate today, except in reverse. Here's what I ate today, the Geri version. And this is what I fed my husband today. What he eats, to be determined. Knowing yesterday was a 12-hour day, I prepared the food this weekend for the dogs, for myself, made burger patties, made my favorite dehydrator bacon. If you have not tried dehydrator bacon, folks, there is nothing like it. You will get minimal fat in your dehydrator because it's cooking the meat. On Sunday, I did a batch at a higher temperature. I wanted to look for more of the Maillard reaction, more of the browning. Crispness, maybe a little crisper, but I do use the thick cut bacon. So 175 degrees, and I put it for 8 hours while I was doing things, laundry, doing lives. watching all the lives that were on Sunday. I packed that for my lunch today. Well, I should tell you what did I have yesterday first. Yesterday, because of my prepping on Sunday and all the meats, I prepped not only ground beef, I prepped ground lamb, I prepped ground sausage that I turned into an Italian sausage. And if you see this ever on my face, any of those red dots, I don't have to say anything. What you see is cheese. Yes, yesterday I had 1/8 of a cup of the pizza sauce that I bought my husband a couple weeks ago. I have been putting it into the freezer in 1/8 in my silicone cups, in 1/8 cup measurement for those times when I feel like I want a red sauce. Yesterday was one of those days. Thawed out one of my silicone 1/8 of cup serving, put it with a whole bunch of Italian sausage and full fat mozzarella cheese, not the fresh mozzarella, no, mozzarella cheese from Sam's Club, and some spices, and layered it, and that was my lunch yesterday, my proper lunch. For the 2 breaks, I took dehydrated meat, the dehydrated beef shabu shabu that I made a couple weeks ago, and that fabulous bacon. It is so good, the bacon, when it's fresh out of the dehydrator. At work, I take it and it's cold because I put it in the refrigerator. It's got a lot of fat in it. I don't think it's shelf stable. That's why I put it in the refrigerator. Took 4 of those pieces, shabu shabu, 4 of those beef pieces, 2 eggs, hard boiled, and more cheese, the cheddar that I bought for Sunday, making a monster, Valentine's Day, making the monster heart attack burger with Rick's help. So again, I'm going to shout out, pardon me, I'm going to shout out to all of you that don't know about the Valentine's Day Challenge. If you would like to participate, fabulous. I will welcome you. Amy has the recipe. Amy sent me the recipe. I will make sure to link it down in the common sense. Common sense would tell you, and I know I should not be happy. I say cheese came from a cow, so therefore it's carnivore. It's a stretched excuse. I stretched it. The weight will come off. It will. What did I pack for today's lunch? Knowing I'd have to Sam's Club to get a cake, paper towel, and stuff. I'm not as dumb as I look. I packed 2 meat cookies, burger patties, plain. And for my dinner that I packed today, part of the food prep that I did this weekend, I made hot wings and dip. Yes, it comes from a cow. It's sour cream. Yes, it's dairy. Yes, I realize it. I should be doing a series like my friend Terry Lisa does. When the weight comes on, episode 72. How did Geri put all the weight on? Geri! Wednesday, no dairy for this girl. No. I am hoping to have more meat only in the form of a steak. I'm going to make a steak and I'm going to bring my own knife. Throw caution to the wind. Don't tell Marcia I brought the knife in. I will keep that knife, however, in my locker until she confiscates that. This is why I don't tell people I don't have a YouTube channel. Or I don't tell people that I have a YouTube channel for this exact reason, because I tell you guys all the secrets of my house, the secrets of my job. I'm enjoying just plain coffee. I didn't even make a protein coffee today. I woke up at 9:30. I hit it. I was in the car by the time Dustin started his video. Got to Sam's and I'll make it to work on time for 2 o'clock. I don't know who's on here right now, but if Amy's on here, I want to talk to you, Amy. If Amy's not on here, maybe she'll listen to the replay today. I don't know. I know Juliet talks to Amy, so Juliet will say, guess what, Amy? Geri talked about doing her video today, and she did a visual. But the visual I'm doing is not for Amy. It's for one of the girls at work. 2 ladies knew that I was going either to Costco or to Sam's Club today. One of the ladies asked me to purchase a case of Celsius, a 12-pack of Celsius. So I'm taking that to her. The second lady overheard my conversation about discussing with Xana Taylor the use of airborne. And Xana said that she, now known as Amy, tell Amy to use some airborne before she gets on the plane, because Amy's afraid to get any fleas, as I probably would too right now. That capsule is nothing but a flying germ petri dish in the sky. So the girl asked me to pick up some airborne for her. Well, the kind that I want Amy to get comes in a pharmacy. So Amy, go to your pharmacy and get the airborne packets. Mix it with water, throw it in your head. Just prepare yourself for the cooties. They didn't have it. So the girl at work is getting these. She's not on low carb. I'm not advocating anybody to eat these, and I'm going to read the label to you right now because there's nobody in front of me. Calories, 55. Serving size, 3 gummies, and they look like little oranges. They look like maybe, I hate that word like, but it's applicable here. See the oranges? It's sugar. Hence, the carbohydrate count is 13 grams amount per serving. Total sugars, 9 grams. That means 4 grams of added sugar. For those of you that live in Brazil, not to rush tumble. Yeah, I'm not going to read all the percentages, but they consider it to be a crap of vitamin C. 9 vitamins, minerals, and herbs, naturally flavored. I am not advocating this at all. Hey, it was, I don't know what it was, let's say 20 bucks, and it's for somebody else. I was there, she's sick, have at her. Eat it as candy if it makes you feel better. Go on with your bad self. Amy, pick up the airport. According to Anna, that's your ticket to health in that plane. Just so you know. Okay. Next week, my birthday. I'm not going to be at work. And the cake that I did for Lori is one of those Sam's Club. Now, Sam's Club, all of their cakes all say happy birthday. If you don't want happy birthday, well, you can get yourself a cupcake because they have 20, probably the size of it, a full sheet cake, 24 cupcakes. Cupcakes are this tall. The frosting is this tall. The lady asked me what name I wanted to put on it and what color that I wanted. We'll use the same color that it has. And I said, well, it's sort of an army green and olive green. She said, oh, that's natural food coloring. I said, well, isn't that lovely? They're putting natural food coloring, writing, frosting, with the seed oils and the Crisco and the sugar and all the ingredients, preservatives, etc., etc. But we have natural green, natural food coloring. It just looks better. So I figured I'm not going to be there for my birthday. I'm going to get a happy birthday Geri cake and really stir the poop pot. Marcia is going to lose her ever-loving shenanigans today when she sees this. I was warned. We talked about this before, Geri. What? I can't celebrate my own birthday? Please, Marcia, eat some cake. The GLP-1 is not looking good on you, girlfriend. Not at all. Yes, I'm snarky today. I'm sassy. No wonder why people say I'm mean and I'm scary. I just tell it like it is. Okay. Let's open the box. Oh, the dreaded Amazon packaging. I have a nail file, and I'm not afraid to use it. There's cars behind me. I hate when that happens. That's okay. Talk amongst yourselves, folks. It's all good. I am safe. When those cars that are behind me get closer, well, we'll stop with the shenanigans. Yeah, they're coming a little close for me right now, as you can see in the mirror. There they go. I'm in the slow lane. I'm going 75. You guys can speed up. I'm going 75 in the slow lane, yet they still want to stay behind me. Yeah. This nail filing, get it. I'll have to wait till I get to work and then open it up. I thought it would be easier. It appears as though the box is glued shut, not just taped. So I'll have to use my keys once I get to work. So what am I going to do next week now that I brought the cake and I'm not having cake at work? I'm going to tend to my house. I have housekeeping things to do. I have business things to do for my coaching clients. Meeting with the accountant, getting the taxes ready because it's that time of the year. hopefully I'll have the car washed before then. I was hoping I'd get it washed today. I have my birthday special live on February 18th. I'm going to be going live for a couple of hours. Prizes and surprises. I am opening it up to everyone. However, misunderstand what I'm about to say, because I live in the United States. A lot of my other friends that do contests and giveaways, you don't have to buy anything to be a part of this contest, but you must live in the continental United States. I'm using that as a definite. So I'm terribly sorry for people that live in other countries, people that live in Alaska, people that may live in Hawaii. I'm just opening it up for any prizes to be given in U.S. dollar denominations. I understand. Correct me if I'm wrong. Talk amongst yourselves about this topic. I understand that Amazon is different in the United States than it is in other countries. So I can't, for example, give you an Amazon gift card that was given from the United States, send it to you via pictures, what I've done to many of you right now that you know about. If you live in, let's say, Australia or England, because Amazon England, United Kingdom, Amazon Australia, different beasts. A couple of those questions. If you didn't watch last Sunday, you may want to revisit that video. And like Barbara does, take copious notes down. Because there may be some questions there. Prizes and surprises. It's my birthday party. It's my birthday party live, February 18th. I want to talk about other channels that now I shouldn't say everybody, some people have a disclaimer about before. If you want to put a comment down, there's qualifications. Words are hard today, folks, for me. It says, for example, be civil, number 1. Be respectful, number 2. Number 3, don't spam or self-promote. That's said on people, and I understand that. However, there is so much room in this space for everybody. Terry's done it. Okie Eden has done it on his channel. They will, and I'm talking about those 2 channels right now, they will get on and say, hey, if you have a channel, or if you sell Tupperware or nail things that you sell, or whatever you want to sell, put your information down below. So for example, what Terry said on her video a couple days ago, if you have a channel like www, write that down, write the word DOT, space, $, and spell out the avings, meaning savings, DOT.com. That could be your website. You're not putting it down there, but those of us that are bright, we get it. So we can say, hey, look at that person's got a website, www. is typical for most websites. The only thing that's different is .com, .org, whatever the backside is. So people will be more apt when they see those websites to go on and say, let's find out about this girl that's got a website called savings.com. And they'll go and plug it in. And you may or may not get sales. You may or may not get followers or watch hours or whatever the case may be. But I think it's a very good selfless act for the creator to allow people to do that. Oki's Eden did that on his channel. He's highlighting people. He's doing a calendar of sorts. And he asked last week, if you have an event, a recurring event, please post your comments below. Then what he did was he took all the comments and he formulated it into a post, similar to what Amy did for our carnivore and keto and coaching communities. So he posted the people, the names, their channel, the time that they're live. He has me down Sundays and Saturdays, 12 noon Central. And all it is Carnivore Geri. That's it. If people choose to go on there and see, great. That's fabulous. He's also a friend of mine. I met him on TuberChat. TuberChat also says that. As a matter of fact, I need to get Kevin a message stating I'm having a birthday party, because TuberChat said he will try to sneak out, similar to how I sneak and do your lives, you guys, at work. He said, I'll try to sneak out and attend your event, but he'll be able to advertise it and shout out your event. That's wonderful. It's wonderful that Amy created this calendar of events for us to just be able to click on her calendar, click on every day, and that just draws traffic. Yesterday, I did it to myself again. In our steel building, I don't get good reception. That's not a secret. And a couple times I went to the WhatsApp channel, more out of desperation. Why does WhatsApp work and my Gmail not work? I don't know. I can't explain technology. So I went to the WhatsApp and I had asked, I said, if anybody could please send me the link for last Monday's Killed Somebody Network, I would appreciate it. It is what it is. I think that's a generous thing to do, everybody. Sorry, I got a little tongue-tied there. Somebody was waving at me and I didn't know who they were as they turned their vehicle. Maybe I worked with them before. I don't know. I'm almost at work right now, and then I'll get to do my package opening. It's almost 1 o'clock, so I still have an hour. Clean out my vehicle. Take the cake into Lori. Eat my lunch. Give her her little princess crown for tomorrow. Da da da. Just wish that sun would bust out of the sky right now. The way Dustin was sounding, it is as though the weather in Indianapolis should be melting. Well, at least his snow. Poor Amy, though, shoot. She's on the bottom of Lake Michigan. She gets that lake effect. I know we used to live in Milwaukee, but Amy's been hit with snow ever since October. I don't know how far down in the state it has been affected, but people like Aaron and that ice, and Cindy and the ice. Yeah, this weather pattern is definitely something different for many people up in northwestern Wisconsin where I'm at. We should have gotten more snow. I'm not asking for it. I think we're still going to get hit with it. But that's okay. That's why God made snow days. I'm not leaving. If we get a big blast of snow, 8, 9, 10, 12, a dozen inches, I am not leaving my house. Jack's going to have to plow me out. And then I'll make him some eggs and bacon. Home stretch here. Yeah, I need my keys to open up the package. Dun, dun, dun. It is 34 degrees outside. Ooh, more vehicles. People got sucked into coming in early today. Not this girl. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, there's Lori right now. She's outside. Let me turn the camera around so you get to see her. That's Lori. I didn't know that she does vaping. See what you learn about people? There's the birthday girl just vaping away. Oh, good. I'm going to grab her real quick. No, she's busy vaping. I'm going to open up the package. Turn off the ignition. She'll go inside. Good grief, Louise. I'm not worried about this key. I have 2 sets. Surprise! And yeah, they did indeed glue this box. Wow! There we go. Let's see. Ooh, there's a little note. I love little notes. Notes and notes and notes. Here we go. A gift for you. A tree for your tree. If you know, you know. Love, Tanya. From Tanya Steffen. Look, look. People do listen to me. I said that I'd be keeping the tree there. And I had asked people to not so much give me stuff. I'm very appreciative. But Tanya listened and she gave me something for my tree. See, now every time I see this, I am going to think of Tanya. Like I do with the butter that I got from Barbara. Barbara's butter and Tanya's ornament here. Ooh, it's packed well. It's beautiful. Ooh, ooh. You guys. Oh, this is beautiful. I have to do this and give it the full effect. I'm not going to tie it yet, but I'm going to show you. Look, look at this. It's a tree. It's a tree. Oh, but I put my head behind there. Oh, it's a tree for in the middle of the forest. It's an ornament. It's year round. What a thoughtful gift. Thank you so much. Happy birthday to me! Yay! Look at that detail. It's glass. It's perfect. So when I get home, I'm going to put it there on my tree, proudly display it so all can see the lovely gift from Tanya. The back, the front. It's beautiful. Thank you, Tanya. I appreciate it more than you know. And just the fact that you listen. I know you listen. You actually pay attention to me. Means the world. You pay attention more to me than my husband pays attention to me. But I think that's par for the course for all men. Wowzers. Wowzers. I am impressed. They packaged it well. They sealed. This is the packing, big box that it comes in. They sealed it so good. Thank you, Tanya. My kitchen witch. I appreciate you more than you will know. Listen, there's subscribers that just touch my heart that I can't explain how happy I am when I see them on the screen. If I'm not driving, of course, to chat on. Oh, it is what it is. Good night. Geri, what a day. I only have 2 more hours of overtime, and this week's overtime is done. I just don't know how greedy I want to be. Thank you, everybody, for driving home with me from Sam's Club in Eau Claire. Thank you so much for the gift, Tanya. I hope to see you later this week. I hope to drop on, do a couple more of these lives before the big heart attack burger challenge of Rick. So thank you all for coming on. I gotta unload this rig and get inside and eating my meat cookies. Cheers, everybody. Toodles. Love and hugs and squishes to everybody. Listen closely, Sharon. Toodles.